Today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 most expensive car crash tests of all time. This video is from Thanasis, 1997. W-Mans. Let's go. Here we go. Is there any
For
talking?
most car manufacturers, a crash test often means sending about a dozen cars to a crash test facility where the vehicles will be tortured, destroyed, and abandoned in most cases.
Yo, bro, that's crazy.
The more money
I
its
would
maker
say
has
that,
to
bro.
spend for the tests. Here are some of the biggest spenders in the industry. Number 10, Range Rover Velar. The Velar itself is supposed to
Ooh.
fill the gap between two other popular models, the Range Rover Sport and the Range Rover Evoque. A job it's done
That's honest,
quite well
that's what
with
I was
its
thinking of, Turks.
376 horsepower V6 engine, complemented with massive interior to house that high-tech comfort.
Yeah, but your car's gonna break down after the warranty's up, so I wouldn't suggest buying one. Oh, it has nothing to do with this. Oh, sorry. Anyways, yeah, let's continue with the video, I guess. Right?
has tested the 2017 model, and the car passed with flying colors. In fact, it earned an overall excellent performance in crash protection thanks to the comprehensive crash avoidance technology.
That's good, at least. You know what I'm saying?
The passenger dummy used in the frontal offset test remained in good shape in all critical body areas.
You want to make sure you got,
the passenger compartment
like, even the kids
stable upon impact. On the more severe side,
I don't know about that neck though. Did you see that? That boy got him. No, I'm kidding. That's how it's gonna be.
The Range Rover Velar even scored maximum points. Moreover, the emergency braking system was shown to be effective to help avoid collisions at almost all test speeds.
I mean, that looked good. Yo, that's great. RIP, bro. Wait, why didn't they continue the video? Hold on, why'd they pause it? Oh my god, bro. Why did I think that was a real person when I first saw this too?
Number 9. Audi Q8. The
Lamborghini
Audi Q8
Urus
shares almost its entire structure with the Q7 and has the same safety equipment as well.
The Q8 is a nice car. Like, it's a nice car, bro.
Warning, automated emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring, among others.
On a real note, though, it is so cool how they do these tests. Like, I think this is amazing that we've gotten to a point where cars can do this. Because if you were to take this back 50 years, cars could not do anything like this. And it was so much more dangerous back in the day. So I'm glad we live in a world nowadays where cars are a lot more safe and protective.
The lack of changes in the safety equipment department is apparently a good thing for the car. The NHTSA gave the 2021 Audi Q8 5-star crash test rating. It earned a
that looks solid. From that test, that looks like a really solid.
And near perfect in frontal offset as well as rollover. The IIHS even named it a top safety pick, which means it has a good safety rating for driver and passengers, roof strength, front crash prevention system for both vehicle to vehicle and vehicle to pedestrian assessment. Number 8, Tesla Model S. The 2014 Tesla Model S safety rating is perfect.
Really? Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I heard electric cars are kind of dangerous to get in a car crash. Not because of, like, from what I've heard is that, like, the battery explodes when you get into a car crash sometimes. So
categories and subcategories without exception. It is 5 out of 5-star rating for every test conducted. The biggest advantage the Model S had for the test was the absence of a large fuel-powered engine block, giving it a longer crumple zone to absorb impact.
Okay.
On the side pole test, Model S did remarkably well thanks to the deep aluminum extrusions in the car's side rail.
Hey, this looks like my Tesla. Dude, that did not move at all. That's actually impressive.
Car body, minimizing effect before the pole hit an occupant.
Did you see that? That doesn't even look bad.
5.7% rollover risk. Number 7, Porsche Taycan.
What's with all these boring cars? Oh, wrong thing. Like, seriously, dude. Like, I'll just.
Porsche's first.
All cars that depreciate, dude. Like, literally, every car that we've went over right now is dropping bare money in like a few years. You know what I mean?
Is a sleek sports sedan that fully lives up to the brand's high performance reputation. Although the Euro NCAP gave the Porsche Taycan an overall 5 out of 5-star rating, which is the highest possible score, the car only scored marginal in rear-end collision.
And for anybody wondering, I'm not saying I don't like these cars. It's just that, like, these are all cars I would not buy, but I think they're still cool. All cars are cool. All cars are nice. Don't get me wrong. Okay, maybe not all cars, but...
Which protection against whiplash injuries on the head restraints and front seats still had room for improvement. The same thing applied to the rear seats. Another problem was also discovered during frontal offset tests, more specifically risk of injuries to child occupants. Protection for critical body areas was good, except in the neck, which in a real-world situation could likely be fatal. On the other hand, for side barrier test,
but like
Porsche
how else would you
Taycan
fix that?
earned maximum points. Passenger detection system added with autonomous emergency braking worked flawlessly to avoid collision with pedestrian,
that's
cyclist,
crazy. That's actually crazy.
and other vehicles as well.
I'm not even kidding.
Number 6. Mercedes
Okay,
Benz
finally
G-Class.
something nice, something cool.
The 2020 G-Class has not been crash tested by the NHTSA or the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. In Europe, the 2019 model has been reviewed by the Euro NCAP, and it came out earning a perfect score of 5 stars.
I'm not surprised.
Impact and side barrier
Like, these
tests,
things are
the
literally
G-Class proved to be
these things are literally refrigerators on wheels. Like, if you really think about it, this is a big fridge on wheels. This thing is a boat, it's a tank, it's a beast.
safe vehicle, as all critical body areas of the occupant were well protected. For that, it earned maximum points. Similar to the Taycan, automatic emergency braking comes standard in the G-Class.
Oh my, look at all that weight. Oh my goodness.
Even when driven at highway speed, the lane assistance system worked very well to prevent inadvertent drifting out of the lane and some other more critical situations.
Bro, if you're in that car...
The chest compression on the driver's seat and frontal offset and fill side barrier test was found to be weak.
Ooh. The car just...
Number 5. Mercedes-Benz SLS
Oh,
AMG.
nah. Crash testing one of these is
Even by today's
crazy.
standard, the SLS AMG is an incredible machine built for speed thanks
These
to
things are
its
so
6.2
nice.
liter V8 that generates 583 horsepower.
Yeah,
Just like
I know
many
that,
other
Blaze. I know
supercars,
that.
Neither the NHTSA nor IHS has crash tested it. Even
Now
the
we're
Euro
talking
NCAP
exactly.
has no safety rating for it. That said, online videos of a crash test show that the sleek long hood does a remarkable job in absorbing the impact of a frontal
look at
crash
that hood just
to the point where the windshield
crumple.
remains intact following a direct hit. An inverted SLS AMG
What?
has been tested too to see if its gull wing survived a rollover, and it did. In fact, the doors automatically popped open in the event of a rollover to let passengers escape easily.
That's a crazy test. That is a crazy test.
Number 4. Lamborghini Murcielago.
Oh, nah.
In early
Oh,
November
nah.
2010, Lamborghini announced that its Murcielago line came to its end of production.
That was a
As
sad
you might
time.
expect, there's no crash test rating from NHTSA, IIHS, or Euro NCAP.
What a beautiful car, chat. If you guys don't know, Murcielago is like one of my favorite Lamborghinis of all time. And I think it always will be. It's such a nice car.
A lot of supercars do not
I like
release
them
their
more than
safety
Aventadors.
ratings, and the Murcielago didn't either. The last model of the Murcielago is known as the SV. Except for the steel doors and roof, the entire body is made of carbon fiber. During
Wow,
a
I didn't even know
offset
that.
test, the car had to rely solely on the frame and front hood to absorb impact, which it did very well. Upon impact, the crumple area was crushed, but the cabin remained intact despite the absence of engine in the front.
There's no way when they're crash testing these, they actually are using like the Lamborghini engine and all that stuff, right? That'd be crazy if they do.
Number 3. Bugatti Veyron.
Ain't no way.
Crash test
This is only number 3 as well. What the
for
heck?
any car model is intended to see how the vehicle reacts to normal usage in the real world, which may include high-speed crashes, rollover damage, and emergency braking, among others.
Veyron is
To
such
get
a beautiful
accurate data, multiple
Bugatti.
crashes
Still
are
my favorite
necessary.
Bugatti of all time.
Bugatti Veyron is
I
not
think
been
it's a lot of
tested by
people's.
NHTSA or IIHS in the United States and Euro NCAP.
Like when you hear Bugatti, what do you guys think of? I think of a tractor, the Bugatti tractor, and this right here.
in Europe for the
Because the Bugatti tractor's lit.
obvious reason. It's too much money to burn. Instead of crashing dozens of $2 million cars, Bugatti used only one vehicle for every test, which the company then repairs to perfection for more tests year after year. That way, the company doesn't have to keep on crashing its pricey cars. Also, Bugatti uses its own crash simulation software to depict real-world collision and generate data from it. Digital tests cost thousands of dollars, but still it's more affordable than destroying a Veyron.
That's crazy.
Football,
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, that is kind of nuts.
There it is. Okay.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Number 2.
Oh
Koenigsegg Regera. If an automaker is indeed willing to undergo crash tests, it'd take about a dozen cars or so to generate enough data for comprehensive ratings.
Dude.
In other words, a dozen cars will be sent for destruction.
Oh, nah.
For a niche automaker like Koenigsegg,
Go to Australia,
those dozen
Joji.
cars are
One day,
almost
one
the
day, one
entire
day I will.
production in any given year. So that's not
Hopefully.
financially sensible at all.
I don't know if I will.
Koenigsegg actually uses only one car for every test and repairs it each time.
I mean, that
Most
makes sense.
damages are on the exterior panels, which are relatively inexpensive compared to its chassis and other components.
Oh, is that real carbon? I don't think so,
Exterior
but
panels, which are relatively inexpensive compared to its chassis and other components. Koenigsegg only needs to make sure that the chassis survives every test. That said, there are no safety ratings from NHTSA or Euro NCAP.
just slam it as hard as you can. Oh, no way.
Number 1. Pagani Huayra. Not only is Pagani Huayra mesmerizing to look at,
I believe you,
but
Blaze.
also
It
mind-boggling
seems like it's
with a V12 that generates
unbreakable.
791 horsepower. This car's not been crash tested by IIHS, NHTSA, or Euro NCAP, but then again, Pagani is not required to undergo the test anyway.
Is it just me? Or doesn't this car look outdated? Like, I remember when this car came out back like 10. It's crazy to say that this car was like came out like 10 years ago. I remember when this car was in its prime, and now looking at it, man, it actually really looks old now. I'm
Pagani
not even
actually
trolling.
crashed its Huayra prototype in a
But it's such a
real-world
beautiful
test drive,
car.
albeit unintentionally near a Falterbach in Germany. The company
I've
claims
always
that
loved the
central
back.
monocoque
I don't
of
know
the
if you guys
Huayra
agree with me, but the
performed
back of
extremely well, but the
Pagani,
driver and
like
passenger
of the
were left
Huayra
uninjured
and
in
like
the
other
incident.
Paganis, I
In
just
a
think the
crash test
back is
video
so
clip that
nice.
circulates online, Pagani Huayra's structure is shown to withstand a frontal impact.
Like that
at a
exhaust
strength
in the
that
middle
would
and the
otherwise
three,
shatter
like
a
the
standard
three
carbon
little
fiber car.
taillights, so nice. Like the back is nicer than the front for this car for sure. Well, that's the video. That was a great video. That was actually a lot better than I expected. I'm not gonna lie to you. And yeah, somebody literally commented, "There's no way a $56,000 car is in the top 10 expensive crash testing cars at all. Some pickup trucks cost more than that." I know. I was expecting to see some of that. To be fair, somebody commented, "All other manufacturers, we have 5 stars rating." Supercar manufacturers, you have to find out when you crash. That's reasonable. And honestly, this is something I never really thought about. Like, there's no crash test ratings for like really, really expensive cars, because not your regular person's gonna buy that, right? So yeah, I never really thought about that, honestly. Very interesting. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like and subscribe button. I love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned for more, seriously. And comment down below what videos y'all want to see me react to next. Anyways, go watch this video where I show you guys these crazy Mustang crashes. Anyways, peace.